YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Groovy tapping in, man. Welcome back to the channel. Salute to everybody that's watching. I got another banger for y'all, man. NBA legends explain why 96 Bulls will kill the Warriors, man. Now, do I think that 96 Bulls will kill the Warriors? Hell yeah. And the reason why I think that is because of this guy on the screen right here. Who gonna stop him? Who gonna stop this ball guy right here? Number 2-3. Who's stopping him? Who's stopping 2-3, man? Who's stopping Jordan, bro? Jordan is dropping 45, 50 a game on the Warriors, bro. And I'm not trying to discredit the Warriors because that was a great team. And they got some Hall of Fame players on their team. Chef Curry, the greatest shooter of all time. Klay Thompson, another one of the top 5 best shooters of all time. KD, one of the top scorers of all time. Draymond Green, a defensive mind, Hall of Fame type of player. And they also had some great role players on their team. But who's stopping this man right here, bro? I don't think nobody can stop Jordan, though. That's the only reason why I got the 96 Bulls killing the Warriors. And also the Bulls was a defensive-minded team, too, as well, bro. A lot of people forget MJ was a two-way. He could score, but he also could defend. You know what I'm saying? Ron Harper, defender. Scottie Pippen, defender. Dennis Rodman, defender. And they had role players too. It's a good little debate video I wanted to give y'all a reaction to, man. So y'all let me know in the comments down below who y'all got. The 96 Bulls or the Warriors, bro. Before we hop into it, like the video, show your boy Groovy some love, comment down below any videos y'all want me to react to next on the channel. And last but not least, sub up, man. Let's hop straight into it, man. I ain't even gonna waste no more of y'all time.
Involved as he's able to get inside and go right through.
Let's go, man.
Hey guys, this is Dominique Wilkins.
Hey, this is Sean Kemp.
This is Gary Payton.
Hey, this is Gasol.
NBA fans, what's up? This is Vince Carter here.
Hey, what's up? This is Matt Barnes. If you're an old school NBA fan like I am, make sure you check out the Basketball Time Machine with my man Sean Davis.
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Basketball Time Machine, and I welcome you also to your weekly dose of old school NBA basketball. In today's episode, I want to take a look at NBA legends giving their opinion on who would win the 1996 Chicago Bulls or the Golden State Warriors with Kevin Durant. But before we dive into that, let me ask you guys for a small favor. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video if you enjoy the content. All right, enough said. Let's get right down into it.
Let's get it, man. Ball talk, man. Let's talk. Let's talk hoops, man. Let's go.
Now, the first player's opinion that I want to take a look at is from Byron Scott, obviously great NBA coach and a Showtime Laker who also played against Michael Jordan and the 1996 Chicago Bulls. Let's have a look.
I got another question for you. And this is another one where I wage war.
Yes, sir.
The Golden State Warriors with Kevin Durant against the 72-10 Bulls. Who wins that series? And before you answer, I'm going to tell you this. Honestly, and I'm being nice, I give the Warriors a game. I think it's a sweep.
Ooh. You say you think it's a sweep. I didn't get into how many games the Bulls will win. I would probably say I got the Bulls in 6 games. I got the Warriors winning 2 games. Steph, Klay, KD, some of the greatest shooters of all time. They can steal 2 games, but when it come down to it, bro, they ain't got nobody for Jordan, though.
But I give them a game.
No, I give them 2.
Yeah, 2.
Okay.
But I'm going with the Bulls.
Okay.
I give them 2. Because you look around at that Chicago Bulls team and you look at that Golden State team, and you know this is always the question. Oh, who gonna guard Steph? Who gonna guard Klay? Who gonna guard? Okay, you do know they had 3 of the best defenders of all time.
The Bulls.
Yeah.
4 out of 5.
Yeah, in Michael Jordan,
Scottie Pippen, Ron Harper,
Dennis Rodman, and Ron Harper. So they gonna guard the shit out of them.
But here's what the the fans, the people that ain't never played will say. Man, Who's stopping Steph with the threes and Clay with the threes?
That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
So I'm gonna say Rod or MJ is guarding Steph.
Right.
Rod or MJ is guarding Clay.
Right.
Kevin Durant, Scottie Pippen got you.
Now he's not stopping a Kevin Durant.
He's not stopping him, but he's gonna make it hard.
He gonna give
He gonna
Kevin,
make it
KD
hard.
to Mike Randy.
I was about to say, bro. Nobody's stopping KD either, though. Pippen can put a hole to him, but he ain't. Let's keep it a bean. 7 foot, lethal scorer. KD is bound to go off in that series. You know what I'm saying? But I do see MJ or Ron Harper giving Steph Curry some trouble.
He gonna make it because again, Scotty's 6'7", 6'8",
Right.
long.
Right.
Kevin's 6'11", really.
Right.
He ain't gonna stop him, but he gonna be right there on every shot.
Okay.
And he gonna be in his ass to make him put it on the floor. He not gonna give him open shots.
And Dennis Rodman will literally be in Draymond's ass.
Oh yeah.
Literally, be in.
Whoa. He's going to literally be in his... Like, bro, chill.
Rodman will literally be in Draymond's ass.
Talking about literally.
Be in it.
Again, that's
Yo,
a carbon
Paul.
copy.
Right.
Those are two
Paul.
two great defenders.
Yes.
Draymond's a great defender.
Right.
Draymond handles the ball and initiates offense. Obviously, that's not Dennis's forte. But rebounding and defending, Chicago beats them in 5-6.
Now, the next player's opinion is very interesting because he's not only a player but also an NBA coach. He played for the 1996 Chicago Bulls and he coached the Golden State Warriors. So, who would know better than Steve Kerr? Let's take a look.
Historically,
Steve Kerr.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you take any of the great teams, you're matching them up with the 17 Warriors. Who's the team that you're like, oh shit, they would be a problem? Because I would say the 86 Celtics, but I'm biased.
Yeah, and I'm biased, so I'm going to say the 96 Bulls. And you know, I mean, I think, honestly, when I look back at that Bulls team, that team was actually built to play today. Now, minus the volume of three-point shooting, but I think that team was capable of it. But when you're talking about the versatility that you need to defend today, if you throw out onto the court Ron Harper, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Tony Kukoc, and Dennis Rodman, that's a 2020 defense.
Right. They can switch everything.
Those five guys can guard anybody, and then offensively, you know, nobody ever could guard Michael Jordan then. You can only imagine now with the spacing and the rules, and Kukoc was unbelievable. He was way better than people really remember him for.
When I heard this at home, I had this one question: what rules are we playing?
Ooh.
Are we playing at your time?
Salary cap.
Or are we playing now?
Okay.
Because hand checking in their time,
right?
There's no hand checking now. You touch them now, it's a foul. In their time, they can push you all around the court.
It would have been harder for the Warriors to score driving because in the 90s when you drove, you get chucked with a forearm.
All that running through the paint.
Running through the paint.
Man.
You get held. You know, all these ticky-tack fouls from the three they wasn't called. And so, you know, if they played in today's rules, maybe Golden State, because they have the advantage of today's rules. But if they played in the 90s, I don't think it'll be close.
Hard fouls are different. Flagrant fouls are different. Like what they're looking at for flagrant.
Even with the rules, I still give it to Jordan.
It's just different. And we're talking about like free flowing, do what you want. You can't touch me.
Right.
And we're talking about physical basketball. I mean, I remember playing against Scotty my rookie year, trying to figure it out. Like I'm looking at the ref, like that's a foul.
Right.
That is a foul.
You know what though? For all the viewers out there, man, comment down below. Even with the rules in today's game, do y'all think the 96 Bulls can beat the Warriors? Because y'all know they like to call a lot of BS calls, hand check calls. Y'all know they can't be as physical as they were back then. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments down below, because that is a good point. Because the 96 Bulls was a very physical team. And obviously in today's game, if they try to be physical, a lot of foul calls, probably take the defensive pressure away, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to get into foul trouble and stuff like that, man. So what do y'all think? That's a good thing to kind of take in consideration too. So the rules. So, I mean, I still think the rules will play into MJ's favor too, because who's guarding him? Like, you have to be physical with a guy like MJ. You have to kind of, to throw him off his game. But if you can't do that and, he can get to his spots and just, do what he do, then it's raps. Like, his points are going to go even up more if he's at the free throw line more. If you know what I'm saying? So what y'all think? I don't know.
Did you see that? He's like,
welcome to the
and they give you one of these,
man.
play on.
Yes.
I'm like, oh, man, he used to laugh.
Speaking in an era where, look at Golden State. They won 73 games last year.
Mm-hmm.
Now they go out and get arguably the best player in the game. So it's hard to make those comparisons and not have the rules in place too.
That's my only thing.
That's
the rules, like which rules are you playing? And then I think that makes you can kind of decide. You can kind of decide, so to speak. But both teams are good, and it's like it's all hearsay.
It's good barbershop talk.
Right.
Exactly. And don't get me wrong, y'all. It is. I feel like it is close. It's close. I'm not just sitting here saying the 96 Bulls are just kill the Warriors and sweep them. I'm not saying that. It'll be a battle, bro. Trust me. It'll be a battle. That right there, I would pay to see if I could see it. But it would be a battle.
I guess a better question is, which team is better? The 73 Golden State team with the wins? Or the team that
Look
won?
at those lineups.
What did they win this year?
66, 67?
Right.
Which one of those teams are better?
I think most people would take this year's team, right?
Wow.
Golden State Warriors were in the era of the Chicago Bulls. They would just reconstruct their big guys. They would have a guy like Rick Mahorn on their team, and then they would be able to play that way. But if you put Rick Mahorn in this era, he wouldn't be able to guard Draymond Green because he wouldn't be able to come out and guard him. But in that era, they would just have to change personnel slightly and then still be as good. If you add guys like, no disrespect, but if you add guys like, if you give Steph Curry and Klay Thompson the same big men that Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars had, they could do the same thing in that era. But they would need James Edwards. So you would just change the personnel. It wouldn't change the way they win.
You missed one point. The defense was, constructed a little different.
No, that's why you got to change personnel.
No, but I'm saying back then you was able to hand check.
Right, so you just change personnel a little bit.
They'd be good, but they're not going to win.
But if you took the Detroit Pistons, Isaiah would still be Isaiah, without question. But Rick Mahorn couldn't guard Draymond Green in this era. He couldn't guard him in this era.
No, he could, but we're not comparing it to this era. We're talking about the Chicago
But you can't take that team because they're constructed under the rules that are here. So they're saying, okay, under these rules, can you bring those teams?
He got a point, though.
Kenny
got a point.
Listen, and people even when you try to make a fair, honest comparison, people think you're hating. Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, Tony Kukoc, Ron Harper would be better today. They would be better players today, in my opinion. Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, Tony Kukoc, they would be better. There's no hand checking. Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Tony Kukoc.
I'm just saying.
Who would win between the 72
that's a good point.
Bulls and the Warriors with KD? And I'm going to be honest with you. I give the Warriors maybe 2 games.
Ooh.
Maybe.
So what you really have...
And I don't give a damn about the eras.
No. Okay, so when it comes to styles, you have a defensive team.
4 to 5 starters.
You're talking about
premier defenders.
You're talking about just straight premier defenders, and they're all at the same position.
2 3-point assassins.
And then you have all guard play on the. But you have Michael Jordan.
You got Scotty.
You have Michael. They have a KD.
Scotty's on KD. He ain't stopping KD, but it's going to be a tough day at work.
So Mike on Steph? Who's stopping Steph?
Ron Harper's going to be a problem.
You're going to pick
Ron. Mike on Clay?
Michael's destroying Clay.
Yeah, it's going to be. But you got to remember, it's because that was the team. That was a small ball team that nobody actually paid attention to.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's a perfect matchup.
In my opinion, the 1996 Bulls are the greatest team of all time. And I want to give credit where credit is due. The Golden State Warriors with Kevin Durant were a sensational team. But defensively, come on, they had Pippen, they had Jordan, they had Rodman, and they had Ron Harper, 2 of the greatest defenders of that era. And I just think defensively, they would kill the Warriors.
Okay.
And yeah,
Kill?
as I said, in my opinion, they were the greatest team of all time, and nobody will be able to change my mind when it comes to that.
As y'all can see, a lot of people got their own opinions and different perspectives about this topic. But like I said, man, I got the 96 Bulls, defensive-minded team, and they got the best player of all time on their team. So I like that team. I feel like it's a tougher team too as well. But also this team over here, 2017 Warriors, they ain't no joke either, bro. They got some shooters, boy. I ain't gonna lie, some shooters over there. They got better shooters on the Warriors. But I feel like the 96 Bulls is a better team. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments down below, man. I want to hear y'all opinions, man. Like the video, show your boy Groovy some love. Comment down below any videos y'all want me to react to next, or any topics, basketball topics that we can talk about, man, in the next video. And last but not least, sub up. Young Groovy signing out. I'm going to catch y'all in the next vid, man.